So friends, let me move on to lesson number 2. So in this lesson number 2 on the topic average, we are going to solve a different question, but all the question that we are going to solve in lesson number 2 will be the basic question on the topic average, right? So friends, let me move on to question number 1. So the average age of 3 persons, that is A, B, C, is 26 years. So if the average age of A and C is 29 years, so what is the age of B? Friends, listen here friends. First of all, they have given average age of first 3 persons will be 26 years, right? So we can say that average age of 3 persons, A plus B plus C divided by 3, because they have given an average age, right? So 3 person average will be 26 years. And the average age of A and C will be 29 years. So average age of A and C, 2 persons will be 29 years. So our target to find what is the age of the person B. Listen here friends, if the average age of 3 persons is 26, then we can say that the total age of 3 persons, that is A, B, C, will be 26 into 3, the resultant will be 78. Then similarly we can say that the total age of A and C will be 29 into 2, the resultant will be 58. But our target to find what is the age of the person B. We know that the total 3 person age is 78 and the A and C, the age will be 58. Our target to find what is the age of the person B. So when we subtract both the values, the resultant will be the age of B, right? So 78 minus 58, the resultant will be 20. So finally we can say that the age of the person B will be 20 years. Question number 2. The average of 7 number is 5. If the average of first 6 number is 4, then what is the 7th number? Friends, listen here friends. Average of 7 number is 5. Then we can surely say that total of first 7 numbers will be 7 into 5, I think 35. Friends, can you able to understand this? They are saying that average of 7 number is 5. Then the total of 7 numbers will be 7 into 5, 35. Similarly, they have given average of first 6 number is 4. Then we can surely say that the total of first 6 numbers, right? So friends, this is total of first 7 numbers and this is total of first 6 numbers, and they are saying that total of first 6 number, the average is 4. So total will be 6 into 4 will be 24. So friends, the total of first 6 number will be 24 and the total of all the 7 numbers will be 35. But our target to find what is the 7th number. So when we subtract both the numbers, the resultant will be 7th number, right? So 35 minus 24, the resultant will be 11. So finally we can say that the 7th number will be 11. Friends, we know that total of all the 7 numbers will be 35 and the first 6 numbers will be 24. So when we subtract both the numbers, the resultant will be the 7th number, right? So finally we got an answer 11 for question number 2. Question number 3. The average of 10 number is 7. So what will be the new average if each number is multiplied by 8? Friends, listen here friends, average of 10 number is 7, right? So we can say that the total of 10 number, right? So total of 10 numbers will be 10 into 7, that is 70. And we need to find what is the new average if each number is multiplied by 8. We already know that the total will be 70. So we can directly say that 70 into 8, the resultant will be 560. So 560 will be the total, but our target to find what is new average, right? So the total will be 560 and we know that the total are 10 numbers. So 560 divided by 10, so the resultant will be 50. So friends, finally we got an answer 56 for question number 3. Friends, listen here, they are saying that average of first 10 number is 7. So we can say that the total of first 10 numbers will be 70. So if each number is multiplied by 8, we know the total is 70. So let me multiply 70 into 8, the resultant will be 560. But our target to find what is the new average. So average for this number. So 560 divided by total 10 numbers. So 560 divided by 10, the resultant will be 56. Question number 4. The average of 5 consecutive even numbers starting with 4 is. Friends, listen here friends. We have already learnt in lesson number 1 itself what is called as a consecutive odd number, consecutive even numbers and also consecutive numbers, right? If it is a consecutive number, then the center number will be its average, right? So in question number 4, the average of 5 consecutive even numbers that is starting with 4. Listen here friends. So let me assume that the first number will be A and the second number will be B and the third number C, fourth number D and the fifth number will be E. So assume that these 5 numbers are consecutive even numbers and they are saying that the number starts with 4. So if the number starts at 4, then the next number will be 6, 8, 10 and 12 because it's a consecutive even numbers, right? So friends, we need to find what is the average for this 5 consecutive even numbers. Listen here friends, basic itself I have told you, if it is a consecutive number, then the center number will be its average. So finally we can say that the average for this 5 consecutive even numbers, that will be 8. So finally we got an answer 8, that is for question number 4. Question number 5. So A, B, C, D are 4 consecutive even numbers, right? So they are saying that there are 4 consecutive even numbers, that is A, B, C and D. So if it is a consecutive number, just now we have solved the question, center number will be its average, right? Okay. So there are 4 consecutive even numbers and their average is 65. So friends, 4 consecutive even number and the average is 65, then we can surely say that the center number will be 65. So this will be 64 and this will be 62 and 66 and 68, because they are saying that 4 consecutive even numbers and the average is 65. So if average is 65, then we can surely say that the center number will be 65. So the remaining numbers will be consecutive even numbers, right? But our target to find what is the product of A and D, right? So we need to find what is the product of A and D, that is A will be 62 and D will be 68. So 8 into 2 will be 16, remainder will be 1. So I think 4 to 1, so 4 to 1 6. So friends, finally we got an answer. The product of A and D will be 4 to 16. That is for question number 5. Question number 6. So A, B, C, D are 4 consecutive odd numbers and the average is 42. Listen here friends, there are 4 numbers, that is A, B, C, D, right, and the average is 42, right? We know that this is a consecutive odd numbers. If it is a consecutive number, then we can surely say that the center number will be its average, right? So they are saying that 4 consecutive odd numbers and the average will be 42. So definitely we can say that the center number will be 42, but it's a consecutive odd numbers, right? So this can be written as 41 and this will be 39, so this will be 43 and it will be 45. So finally we can say that the 4 consecutive odd numbers are 39, 41, 43 and 45. So the average will be 42. But our target to find what is the product of B and D, right? So we need to find the product of B and D, that is 41 into 45. So 41 into 45. So 5, so next will be 20. So 20 plus 4 will be 24. So remainder will be 2, that is 18. So finally we got an answer, that is 1845, which is product of B and D for question number 6. Question number 7. Of the 3 numbers, the first is twice the second and second is thrice the third. So if the average of 3 numbers is 10, so the numbers are. Friends, listen here friends, there are totally 3 numbers and the first number will be twice the second and the second number will be thrice the third. So let me assume that the third number will be x, friends. I am just assuming that the third number is x. And we know that the second number will be thrice the third number, right? We already know that the third number will be x. So second number is thrice the third number. So we can take this as 3x. And the first number will be twice the second number, right? So we can say that the first number will be twice the second number. So the second number will be 3x. So first number will be 6x. So friends, third number is x and the second number will be thrice the third number and the first number will be twice the second number, right? But they are saying that the average of 3 numbers is 10, right? So average, the first number will be 6x and the second number will be 3x and the third number will be x. So average of 3 number, the resultant will be 10. But our target to find all the numbers, right? Okay, so friends, 6x, 3x plus x will be 10x. So 10x divided by 3 is equals to 10. So 10x is equal to 30. So finally we can say that x is equal to 3. So friends, we got the value x is equal to 3. But our target to find what is first number, second number and third number. We know that the first number will be 6x and we got an answer, that is x is equal to 3. So 6 into 3 will be 18. So the first number will be 18 and the second number will be 3x. So x is equal to 3. So 3 into 3 will be 9 and the second number will be 9 and the third number is x, that is x is equal to 3. So finally we got the 3 numbers, that is 18, 9 and 3, which is answer for question number 7. Question number 8. The sum of 5 number is 555. The average of first 2 number is 75 and the third number is 115. So what is the average of last 2 numbers? Friends, listen here friends, the sum of 5 number is 555. So let me assume that the 5 numbers are A, B, C, D, E. I am just assuming that the 5 numbers sum will be 555, right? And they are saying that the average of first 2 number will be 75. We know that the first 2 numbers are A and B. So the average of first 2 numbers are 75. So average of first 2 number will be 75. Then we can say that the total of first 2 numbers will be 75 into 2 will be 150. So finally we can say that the average, that is total of first 2 numbers will be 150. And they are saying that the third number is 115. It's a direct statement, right? The third number is C. So C value will be 115. But our target to find what is the average of last 2 number. Listen here friends, we know that A plus B will be 150. So 150 and we know that the value of C, that is third number, will be 115. So but our target to find what is the average of last two numbers, that is D and E, is equals to 555. So D plus E is equals to 555. So minus of this will be 265, right? So 265. So D plus E, so 555 minus 265 will be 290. So finally we can say that the total of D and E will be 290, but our target to find what is the average of last two numbers. So because of average divided by 2, so we can say that 145. So finally the average of last two number will be 145. That is the answer for question number 8. Question number 9. The average expenditure of a man for first 5 months will be 3,600 and for the next 7 months will be 3,900. So if he saves 8,700 during the year, so his average income per month. So friends, our target to find what is the average income, right? But we know that for the first 5 months his expenditure might be 3,600. So we can surely say that, listen here friends, and the total expenditure for the first 5 months will be 3,600 into 5. So 0, 0, 6 5 are 30, remainder will be 3, 15 plus 3 will be 18. So we can say that 18,000 will be the expenditure for the first 5 months, and the next 7 months will be 3,900, right? So next 7 months will be 3,900. So into 7, the resultant will be the total expenditure for the 7 months, right? So 0, 0, 9 7s are 63, remainder will be 6, 21, 21 plus 6 will be 27. So we can say that 27,300 will be the expenditure for the last 7 months, and the first 7 months the total expenditure will be 18,000. So friends, his savings will be 8,700. So we can definitely say that when we add 18,000, 27,300 and his savings will be 8,700, the resultant will be the total income for the complete 12 months, right? So 18,000 plus 27,300 plus his savings will be 8,700. So if we add all the values, then the resultant will be the total income for complete 12 months, right? So 8,700. Okay, so I think 0, 0, so 7, 10, so remainder will be 1, so this will be 5, 50, so 54. So finally we can say that 54,000 will be the total income of the man for the complete 12 months. But our target to find what is the average income per month, right? So we need to divide this complete amount by 12. So 54, that is 540 divided by 12 will be 45. So we can say that the average income of month for every month will be 4,500. So friends, finally we got an answer for question number 9, that is 4,500. Question number 10. The sum of three numbers is 98. If the ratio between first and second number will be 2:3 and second and third number will be 5:8, then what is the second number? Friends, this question can be solved by using two methods. If you already learnt ratio and proportion topic, by applying a small trick you can get an answer easily. Or if you are new to an aptitude, so let me do one thing. First of all, let me solve this question by a conventional method, and then let me solve by using a small trick by the topic called ratio and proportions, right? So friends, first of all, let me solve this question by a basic conventional method. Listen here friends, the sum of three numbers will be 98. So let me assume that the three numbers are A, B and C. So sum of three numbers will be 98, right? And the ratio of first and second number will be 2:3. So we know that the first and second number will be A and B. So the ratio of first two numbers will be 2:3. And the ratio of second and third number will be 5:8. That is B is to C will be 5:8. So friends, listen here friends, our target to find what is the value of B, right? So friends, listen here friends. So my aim is, if we need to find what is the second number, that is B, so we need to convert the complete expression in terms of B so that we can find easily what is the second number. If they ask what is the value of C, then convert the complete expression in terms of C, right? Convert A in terms of C and B in terms of C so that we can easily find what is third number. If they ask what is first number, that is A, then completely convert this expression in terms of A, right? So friends, but our target to find what is the second number, so I'm just going to convert the complete expression in terms of B. Listen here friends, we know that A is to B will be 2/3. So this can be done as A by B is equals to 2/3. So A is equal to 2B/3. So finally we can say that the value of A will be 2B/3. And similarly here it is B by C is equals to 5/8. So C is equal to 8B/5. So finally we can say that the value of C will be 8B/5. So friends, I'm just going to substitute a and c in this expression, right? So a will be 2b by 3, so 2b by 3 and b, and c will be 8b by 5, so 8b by 5 is equals to 98. So friends, finally I have converted the complete expression in terms of b, that is second number, right? So friends, we need to take an LCM, right? So 5 into 3 will be 15, so LCM will be 15, so this will be 5, that is 10b, and this will be 15b, and 5 into 3 will be 15, so this will be 24b is equals to 98. So 25 plus 24, the resultant will be 49b. So 49b is equals to, divided by 15 is equal to 98. So 149 2 times. So b is equal to 15 into 2, 30. So finally we got an answer. Finally we got an answer 30 for question number 10 by using a conventional method. So friends, let me move on to the shortcut method for this question, right? So friends, if you already learned ratio and proportion, you know that a is to b will be 2:3 and b is to c will be 5:8. Then you can easily say that what is the ratio of a, b and c. So friends, a is to b will be 2:3 and b is to c will be 5:8. So finally we can say that 5 into 2 will be 10, 5 into 3 will be 15, so 8 into 3 will be 24. So finally we can say that the ratio of a, b and c will be 10:15:24, right? So friends, I think if you already learned ratio and proportion, I think you may know this method, right? Or otherwise no problem. So let first of all learn the conventional method. So after learning ratio and proportion, then come back to this video, right? So friends, a is to b is to c will be 2:3 and b is to c will be 5:8. By keeping this two value, we can easily find what is the ratio of a, b and c. So a, b and c will be 10:15:24. So friends, listen here friends, the sum of three numbers will be 98, and we can surely say that the first number will be 10x, and the second number will be 15x, and the third number will be 24x. So the sum of three numbers will be 98. So 10x plus 15x will be 25x, so resultant will be 49x. So 49x is equal to 98, so x is equal to 2. So friends, finally we got the value x is equal to 2, but our target to find what is the value of second number. We know that the second number will be 15x, and we know the value of x will be 2, so 15 into 2 will be 30. So finally we got the second number, that is 30. If they ask what is the value of first number, so 10x, we know that first number will be 10x, so 10 into 2 will be 20. So first number will be 20, and the second number will be 30, and the third number will be 48. So finally we can say that the answer for the last 10th question will be 30. So friends, in this lesson number 2, we have solved a basic question on the topic average. So don't forget to watch all the remaining lesson number 3, lesson number 4. So there are many different lessons, so don't forget to watch all the lessons in the topic average and share this video to your friends so that your friends can also learn this.